Hey everyone, today I have a unopened 25-year-old box of Oreos from 1996. Today we're going to be opening it up, see what it looks like, hopefully do a taste test. As you can see, completely plastic wrapped. There's a few little tears here, maybe mice or something could smell it inside. That's what it looks like. Mice were chewing this because they can smell through different plastic wrappers and stuff. Get a quick look over Oreo 1996. Make sure everything focuses if anyone's interested in any of this. Here's a few other vintage boxes I have from Oreo. This one is 1994. In pretty good condition too. Now this one here is 1997. The next one here is 2000. These two are identical. Limited edition collector's tin. These tins, believe it or not, are worth some money. Especially the older ones. With age, all vintage containers become worth something, especially because most people throw them out. Or they get wrecked by people using them for nuts and bolts that eventually scratches the paint off. Let's go ahead and check this thing out. Yeah, it's still nice and rubbery. Sometimes the stuff, I've opened containers with plastic wrap from the 50s. It flakes off in little pieces because it's so dried out. But this wasn't in the sun. This was in a storage unit for a while. Okay. Nicely packed. Nothing's got into it. Sadly, it's all in one container, so we have to open it all up at once. And we can already see it's covered in a lot of mold in there. So this is what we got inside. Fill it out. What's this for? To order more of their products. Well, this is where they went wrong. These days, when you go in the store, I don't know about new tins like this, but when you buy Oreos, it's usually nice and sealed on each end. But they have this stupid plastic, and it's in this paper, so it looks like it's able to breathe, and I think that's how it... Let's see. Yeah, it's stale. You see that? They're like mush. It's not even crunching in there. Just mushy. Well, that's what you get for 25 years. Stuff like this. Crackers hold out really nice because they're crunchy to begin with, but these, they just absorb everything. Let's go ahead and open this up. Doesn't want to... you see, it wasn't sealed. It was breathing. That's not the best thing to be smelling, but I gotta know if it still smells like chocolate. Not a deep sniff. No, there's no chocolate smell. All I can smell is the moldiness. Just totally disgusting. Inside, there's even mold on the paper in there. Get a close-up of the Oreos. All moldy. That looks like fine hair all over. At least it's not black mold. The stuff you're seeing isn't too deadly. Any mold can cause respiratory problems, but this, for the most part, is pretty harmless unless you're actually trying to breathe it in. It's not like black mold. Now, you see what I mean? They don't crunch like an Oreo is supposed to. They're really mushy. And they just completely fall apart. All the integrity of the Oreo is gone. Let's break one in half. I want to smell the center of it. Yeah, it just doesn't smell like it anymore. Because Oreos, usually, it's really rich chocolate. You can really smell it. But this, I would compare the smell to opening up like a tin of hot chocolate mix, the powder, before you add anything. You can kind of smell a faint chocolate, but not really until you add moisture to it. Okay, that's going to be gone out to compost. Show some of this packaging. How do you eat an Oreo? Packaging has not changed too much from the new product, except the new product doesn't have this giant emblem in the corner. Might actually save the wrapper. When I go to sell the tin, that'll add a little more value to it. It has the most value before you even opening it, but for the experiment of the video, if I have multiple products like this, I always open one of them up. But usually when I find stuff in a storage locker, the guy usually has a whole bunch of them. This time with the Oreo, I only had one. Hope this video was interesting. Thanks for watching.